YouTube though. Oh, let me try and put y'all together so that I don't have to keep looking back and forth. Yeah, it's lit. This might be this might be the most authentic video I've probably posted in a long time. Um, just because this process, this this process has been so chaotic, so all over the place. What else? I'm sorry. I just be confused at certain things. So yeah, I just be confused at certain things. Anyway, on YouTube, the title or the thumbnail joint says "betting on me," and I don't know, a lot of energy that I have felt over, I would say maybe the past couple days, but I know it's lingered more than that, is just like, I don't know, like people they don't necessarily need to be together, but just like a group of people that um how can I say that, like laughing, or I don't know, I can't really explain, but oh, it is Friday night. I guess people do things on Friday nights. But yeah, just like a group of people, like I said, I don't want to go too deep into it. Um, but yeah, you never know who be watching you. That's very interesting. How you doing, Darlie? Um, anyway, basically the energy that I was feeling is like a group of people basically putting bets out on you. Um, hi, I don't know if it's Tanya, Tania. Hi, how are you? I hope you're having a lovely night. Um, but basically, the energy, a group of people that have been watching you for a while, and maybe once were close to you, um, or whatever. I don't really. How y'all doing on TikTok? What's up? Y'all in the house tonight, or y'all just out and about? um. Anyway, that's funny because I actually don't eat a lot. I'm sorry. Somebody on YouTube said I look pregnant and should not be on bed rest. Okay, if that's if that's your opinion, cool, but keep it to yourself. Thanks for the comment. But anyway, just that energy, people that may have been watching you, or just like, I don't know, have hidden feelings about you. And it could be more of an admiration, or it could be more of a like envy, jealousy type of vibe, right? And either way, I have it built in my system to love everybody, but I'm just grateful for this journey because it has definitely put me in a space to take a step back and Um, not be the one to reach out, not be the one to um, be the oversharer, and kind of just, you know, protect my energy, protect my peace, protect my heart for real. So yeah, this journey has definitely been eye opening, and I, how you doing? It's been eye opening, and you see what I'm saying? Like, um, it's been eye opening to say the least, and you can go to sleep. You can get off the live. You don't have to be here. Whoever you are, Syed, thank you. I will get rest, but this is my channel, and right now I'm live, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Um. Anyway. Um. Yeah. It's been amazing to experience different perspectives and just take a step back to really feel where my energy might have been coming from back in the day before this whole spiritual journey, before having kids and all of that, like where my love was poured out, maybe in the wrong places or just different things, right? Um, and that's kind of in line with what I what I titled this or really wanted to talk about in this video. And oh hi, gamer boy. I don't know how I look. um, so basically, what I wanted to speak on is masks, mirrors, and just the balance of everything. Like, and then something that there's a few things that's been in my spirit, just hitting in different at different times. But one of the things is Freaky Friday. You know, the movie. But that also ties into the Chris Brown song, Freaky Friday. And it's just basically, it has to do with mirrors. And, you living in somebody else's shoes. Yeah, you living in somebody else's shoes to experience what it is that they may have went through. Okay. And I feel like over the past 3 years, I have experienced a lot of what other people have been through. And when you sit and you are in isolation and nobody is communicating with you or whatever the case, and you're not really linked in with nobody, you could either let the devil speak to you or you could let God speak to you and God minister to you on, people's hearts. And um, thank you. Thank you. I'm not sure, but thank you. Because I brush my teeth, but they're definitely not like crystal white. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I was talking about just mirroring people and understanding what they went through, people's hearts, um, people's mindsets, and literally God has constantly been putting in my spirit Romans 3:23, which is all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. Okay? And that also has to do with, I should go get my Bible because that's also what I wanted to speak on today in the live, but I don't think I'm going to be on here too much longer. But what I was saying is Romans 3:23. I'm not sure. I think it's like 1 Corinthians something where it speaks on when I was a child. I spoke as a child. I acted as a child, whatever. But as I grew up, then I had to put away childish ways. And I feel like people may not like have recognized me pretty much since I had kids, because I literally, when I had my son, I went numb. Everything felt weird. Like, it just didn't make sense to me. And I read a post today where it was like, trauma makes you want to have to understand everything. You don't trust nothing. Yeah, it said more, but that's really what that, yeah, it hit hard. And it's, I don't know, if people, like, this world wants you to constantly go, 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 and I get it. You know, we have to put our, what is it, hands to the plow and get the going. But at the same time, we're in a point in time where it's important to sit and reflect and to heal and to process. It's important at some point in time, whether it's an hour out of your day, whether it's 10 minutes out of your day, to just sit and process something. Okay? And I don't know, I definitely feel as though the things that I do, how I move, how I've been moving and stuff like that have been a little eye raising. But I don't know, I just been leading with my spirit and really digging down deep is what I'll say. And one, I'm just grateful. Very grateful. Find who you are. Exactly. That is the time. Like, I feel like the generation of millennials, we we're the generation that's started to like really change things. And like the generations that are coming after us, they are not playing no games. They don't want to work. Like, they don't want to work, and it's like they were born like, I am royalty, like, and I am unapologetically me. And I be looking at, like, I'm just giving an example, Angel Reese. Like, people could talk about her to hell and back, and she's still just gonna do her. You know what I'm saying? And me, as I'm older um than her. I'm not gonna say like I'm older, because yeah, chill on me. But um yeah, no, seriously, it's an end to the old world, um and the old systems. And I feel like I know I know a lot more in the inner workings of the matrix and the systems and stuff like that, because certain things that I've been through. And I have been going through heavy spiritual warfare, as in the past 3 to 5 years, all because of my purpose, the knowledge, the inner connectedness with the source that I have and didn't even know that I had. I had to get to this point, and I'm grateful that I am getting to this point. And it's just, I really want people. It's just sad that this world makes us go against each other when it's the same system that has oppressed us. So that's really, I didn't even want to go there in this live, but we're just at that time. They have tried literally everything, pulling out stops, talking about war, just different things to try and fearmonger people, um, and really just to stop people from healing, to get people in panic mode, get people in go 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 mode, or just like constant fear. And it's like, no, we need to keep healing. We need to keep community and keep building community, and just support each other. And I think that people are waking up, and that is the whole point of everything that's going on. And what I kind of started with for this video is masks. Whereas, like I said, I'm millennial, baby. And just the trauma that I have been through got me to a place where, um, I don't know. Once I had my son, I was like, I just don't want him to be the same way that I grew to know. Um, how you doing, Tommy? I just didn't want him to grow to a place that I grew to know. And it's just uncontrollable things that happen that try and get those patterns to repeat. And I am doing my heart. I'm trying my hardest to not, right? To not. And just that's why I've been really working on myself. I've been working on my trauma and my triggers and stuff like that, so that, whew, when I do get out of isolation, when I do, and this is like the time of that, when I do get back to a place where I'm comfortable, building the connections and community and stuff like that, that I can be beneficial, not only to the kids, but peers, and even the older generation, because I feel like our generation is kind of that bridge, and it's a lot of us that are looking at the older generation like, and this just came to mind, like in the song Lemon with Pharrell and Rihanna, the truth will set you free, but first it'll piss you off. And I feel that, and I've talked about this before, because it makes you mad at your parents when you just realize all this stuff, and that this is like, whew, like that this situation is just not ideal or whatever. And this is not the way that we should be living, period. And so we get mad at the generation before us, because it's like, y'all ain't see this? Like, y'all didn't do nothing about this? But also, you know, they just literally brainwashed. Spells put on, like, it's American spells, where they sell you this dream and you try to teeter along the lines the best you can along toward that dream. And they try, they do what they can, and other than that, you know, it's like, whew, oh man. I try my best um, to listen to my mom and just listen in general, right? And I just am growing to the point where I don't want to listen to nobody where I don't want your life. You know what I'm saying? And then that's a deceiving thing because on this internet, you don't know who you're watching on a screen for real. You don't know what their lifestyle is like. And so you might be listening to somebody and you don't know what home base is like. You know what I'm saying? So, whew. But also, it is about the inner. It is about the inner. Um, and yeah, I've literally just, when you realize that nobody, like, you kind of just have you, one thing I realized is to guard my mind. And I just saw 21, 21, 21, 21. Yeah, I just wanted to guard my mind. And in that sense, it's like I try to surrender control and just kind of coast, but at the same time, we have to. Like, I don't know, my mind is one thing that I don't want to go. And just being a mom and the different things that I went through with that, ooh, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom. It's like I don't want to lose myself at the same time, but I feel like over the past few years or whatever, maybe I haven't gone about it in the right ways. All right, hold on, because I really got to tinkle. So I might have to come back.